Good Coca-Cola. Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't realize I pushed record with my other hand. I'm glad you guys are doing okay. As you can see, I picked the perfect time to move to New York. But it's okay, we're gonna get through this. I'm doing a little bit of self-care because I don't know about you guys, but I'm not coming out of my cave with bags under my eyes. You feel me? I bought some shit, I put it under my eyes, I'm gonna take care of that. And that's just phase one. We're coming, we're gonna do this together. We're all gonna take some steps. Let's go, we're doing this. We're not going crazy.
Thank you, everyone, for joining me today for this one-time only for this billing cycle only workshop. This is an investment in you and your future. I am so thrilled to see you here at today's womanly workshop, How to Be Pretty. I believe today is your first step on the path to truly fulfilling your power and potential as a pretty person. I have gained so much in my life by following these simple guidelines, and I am so excited to share the joy of living pretty with you. Before we begin, I want to state the objective of this lesson clearly. How to be pretty will teach you to be present to the power of pretty in our society and to learn to wield it for your own benefit. Any questions? Great, I hate ambiguity. Utensils ready? Okay, number 1, food. Food is one of the 3 necessary considerations for pretty. Here is everything you need to know about food, because it's everything I was taught too. Number 1, food is necessary. Number 2, food is pleasurable. Number 3, you must eat all of your food. Number 4, food is your best friend. Number 5, food is your only true friend. Number 6, food will save you from loneliness. And the most important point of all, number 7, a lady never eats more than 1 French fry at a time. Very important. Now, number 2. Your body. You have one, and it's important that it look good. Number 3, beauty. It's really, really important that you look good. And finally, number 4. Oh, I know I said there were 3, but really there's 4, because when all else fails, when you've tracked your carbs in your app all day and mentally berated yourself for missing that workout and felt gross and grungy because they were out of your scent of designer bath bombs, and realized that no matter how much money you spend at the makeup counter or your neighborhood plastic surgeon, you're just never gonna have hips like Kate Moss and cheekbones like Benedict Cumberbatch, then do not fear. There is always one fail-safe solution to remain womanly when food, diet, and exercise fail. And that is number 4. Just smile. You always look prettier when you smile.
Close your eyes. Be aware of your breathing. Release all tension from your body. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale positivity. Exhale negativity. Feel your shoulders sink down. Feel your feet connecting to the ground. Relax. Watch your thoughts float by like white, puffy clouds on a blue sky day. Relax.
Don't think about your ex. 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 Don't think about your ex.
Relax.
Don't think about your ex.
Relax.
Don't think about your ex.
Relax.
Don't think about your ex.
Relax. positivity. Exhale negativity. Feel your shoulders sink down. Feel your feet connecting to the ground. Inhale, 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 exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale,
Don't think about your ex. 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 Don't think about your ex.
And I'm so fucking scared of my impression, it's a blessing that I am not incessantly conceited. And if there was a book about my life, I would appreciate the purchase, but I wouldn't make you read it. And if I had a painting of the scrutiny, I'd scrutinize the scrutiny, but wouldn't really mean it. And if it was me and you, I'd be reasonable and level-headed as fuck, even though you're getting me heated. But don't repeat it. Misinformation ruins concentration, unnecessary value on the plot. And with so many people not paying attention, Houston is like a bike lane with no traffic. Gotta get a clock. And it's a sad realization, a facade removed from diamonds glistening, but I am glad that you are letting me sit here, and I thank you for listening. And now I need to read this. To the face, boss told me 5 more minutes and I should have come in today. I wake up and smoke weed. I wake up and smoke weed, and how come we don't have nice things? Since I went into debt for a collegiate dream, and then the therapy it cost to realize that that shit wasn't for me. I wake up and smoke weed. I wake up and smoke weed. And my specific existence in this body is temporary, but a brown wall of meat is all some people see. And I better not be getting angry about it, because being brown and angry is the worst, or so I've been told. I wake up and smoke weed. I wake up and smoke weed and I clip my fingers till they bled again. Anxiety is really hard to navigate without coping mechanisms, or wondering whether or not your fingernails are short enough to make you look straight. I wake up and smoke weed. I wake up and smoke weed and I go through my day in a fog, because seeing with clarity is a fucking burden. So I fill my car with smog, a simulated suicide, a weed seppuku, goddammit, I'm a nerd. I wake up and smoke weed. I wake up and smoke weed and it makes things better sometimes, only sometimes though. Though if you pass me the bong, I won't say no. And I think that's a problem. But the thing about problems is you can abstain from action, or complain, or solve them. And you know what route I've chosen. I wake up and smoke weed.
What other rituals you do repetitively other than
You mean in my personal life?
yeah, is there anything that you do every day or every other, month that you just...
I spend as many hours a day as I possibly can smoking cannabis.
I hope that when God enters my body, she nuts. Like nuts really hard, because she wishes she was like me. Horny and repressed, or yearning to be horny and repressed. And I hope that when God enters my body, she does it like a body my same size. Like me floating into you, or you floating into me. Because when God hurts me, I at least want it to feel familiar, but I don't want to like it. And that's what facing your fears is like.
The practical aspects of dealing with fear. When I am afraid of something, what I do is I come up as close to it as I can, and I sit with it, and I watch my reactivity of wanting to create resistance against it, that which I'm afraid of, and I allow that myself to notice the resistance and keep softening about it by bringing to mind that which I fear, and keep doing like this to it, which is like embracing it into myself rather than because the resistance against something exacerbates the fear. There's no doubt about it. So that by just having converse with it as close as you can get comfortably, and then just sitting with it, seeing the boundaries, noticing the quality of your fear, just being with it. Don't push, don't grab, just see it as a process that comes out of conditioning, of identification. You can go back into the root of fear, which is identification. Because as long as you it's just vulnerable. You're gonna be afraid.
Since I've seen my friends, and it's been even longer since I've made amends with myself for all types of shit, how I look and how I make people feel and how I pursue a career with no dividends, or wondering why no one gives a fuck, and breaking bread is easier when it fell off the back of the truck and you flex it like you stole it. And I don't like carrying a bag, so don't ask me if you can hold it or you can put your phone there, or you can spare your clean underwear. This is a commando zone, don't come prepared. Let me see you put your fucking hands in the air. This is on-site procurement, and I nailed the audition, and I missed the shoot, and my temperament isn't calibrated for getting loot. And cold steel in my hands makes me nervous. And in a hardness contest I'm losing, so the point is moot. So why spit the truth? Not every key unlocks the shackles, and remaining resolute is a fucking hassle. Honestly, it should be a crime. And fear should be what you feel during interesting times, which is an ancient curse you can research if you're so inclined. And it's time to stop being sad again. And I know your defeatist ass will say something about friends being different than lovers, but between you and me, here's the scoop. People like getting you under the covers, and when they see you, they sing between the sheets. In their head, or if they don't know that, then something else by the Isley Brothers. People want to consume your nut and watch you make your meticulous methods for making that batch of butter. People like your stupid lesbian haircut, and people like the way your jeans flatter your butt, and people like the fact you cut your sleeves off, and people like being around you because you can take the heat off, because you're a cool customer, and for others, you're the person who makes the blues go away. Fuck it. People like you enough to let you yell at them on a Thursday. So it's time to stop being sad again. Even though you're stuck in your house with your friend.
Man, these are tough times. Tough times financially. I know it is for me. I mean, why is it that someone who tells shitty Tinder jokes in front of groups of drunk strangers considered non-essential, yet a nurse is? I mean, who makes up these bullshit rules? The government? I don't listen to them. I don't pay my taxes. Who needs a nurse during a pandemic? I mean, I don't. People don't need that. They need knock-knock jokes. They need someone to ask, who here smokes weed? Are you guys a couple or just fucking? These are the questions that need to be asked. Who's gonna do it? A fucking nurse? A grocery store employee? They're too selfish. We need open micers. Where's the stimulus check for all the hacks? Just my 2 cents.
analysts say Houston isn't a great place to find love. They looked at more than 180 American cities comparing indicators of dating friendliness. Houston didn't do too hot.
Unhappy ending, should've known it from the start. Sick as a dog while you had me chasing cars. I'll always love you, but you kinda broke my heart. Losing feeling and falling out of touch. Here tonight, but tomorrow we give up. Tried to love you, but it never was enough. You don't need me to tell you that you don't need me. What does it take to feel love? To feel love? To feel love?
It feels like the end of the world. Is it the end of the world for singles here?
It is not the end of the world for singles here. I mean, Houston is the fourth largest city in the nation. It's going to be a little bit difficult to date because you have to drive everywhere.
Look at you, my little blessing in disguise. Got me numb the very minute you arrived. Tangled up, so we had to cut our ties. Talk in circles, you know it comes around. I'm all ears, but I'm tired of the sound. You didn't want me then, so why now? So why now? What does it take to feel love? To feel love? To feel love? What does it take to feel love? To feel love? To feel love? Paycheck to paycheck, speaking heart to heart, fall apart and just forget about till death do us part. You know I still miss your art. Do you still play my music? And have your friends been asking how the fuck could he do this? Cause I'm done trying to prove it. We can try to be friends, but I'd be lying if I didn't say I wanted to end. So I'll be up all night, but I will be alright, because I got my friends around to check my back for the night. You left in me